My name's Craig and I'm an alcoholic. You know what? Everything I've heard tonight about, coming in the room and, the steps and being able to, even if you're here, on a court slip or whatever, not your own will, you know, I hear a lot about how people's lives are changed. It's just amazing. I see how, God's used this program to change me from the inside out. I mean, for years I was a Christian. I've been in church since before 2000. I raised my kids in church. I was a minister in the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World, and I had 8 years sober, and I went back out, for 3 years. But what took me out was my own demons, things that, even though, God changed me to the guy that all these years I grew up, thinking anybody, messes with my daughters, they're going to meet me in the alley, in a ski mask, and I'll take care of them, And then all of a sudden, I'm in church and there's something about me. I just can't be that man anymore. You know what I mean? And, there's things about you that change, but, when their mother left, I found I had a lot of resentments and stuff I never dealt with. And it's crazy how, all those years in church, I thought things, I thought I was okay, and it's all those things that take us out, that are, our own will, messes that we've got ourselves into in the past, or messes that we get ourselves into, today, and it's just amazing that I have these tools in my life now to stop and breathe and take a look at things, I came into these rooms after, 8 years of sober in the church. I never worked these steps. Well, yeah, years I worked 12 steps in Christian programs, but never were the same as this, They're a little more liberal when it comes to church. Oh, God will, forgive and this and that, and it's never like I really had to work on myself, And it's crazy. I came into these rooms and I found out I had all these resentments. And here I thought I was doing good. But there's a reason why I went back out. I didn't know how to manage life. These rooms have taught me how to manage life, how to manage situations. I was talking to my girlfriend today, and it's just crazy. We can get stressed out about all the things that we want in life and we want to do. And, we could get led by our own will to go out and do this and that. But if we take the time to appreciate every single thing that we have in our life right now in recovery, and we put it all together and we just breathe that in and live in it, and the things that we want and desire, they'll come. But if we go out beating pounding the sand to find it ourselves, I guarantee you we'll make a mistake. Well, my sponsor told me for years, this last 3.5 years I've been sober now in these rooms, and I talked to him about this, I talked to him about that, and all he says is it'll happen. It'll happen, and you know what? It's happened. My Harley's paid for, my taxes are paid up, I'm learning a lot about how to manage life, and I'm taking a deep breath, and, the situation comes up, I weigh it out, I use these steps. I turn it over to God before I go out and make a decision or say something I'm going to regret and have to make an amends, or whatever, I can take a deep breath and look at myself. I can take a deep breath and make that moral and fearless inventory before I take place, And it's just amazing what this program's done for me, man. I mean, I enjoy every single thing in life right now. I'm not at home after work getting drunk. I can go out, drive down to the beach, not have to worry about a cop following me. I can go for a walk and talk to God. I can go sit down somewhere and just breathe. And that's good stuff right there. I'm free, today. I'm free. I'm happy. I'm happy, joyous, and free, I'm 46 years old. I never thought this day would come. I'm actually working on my health, and for me, it's not everything anymore. I've been money driven all my life. I've made a lot of money. I worked hard all my life. And now I just want to live simple. I want to travel. All my stuff's paid for, and it's all because of this program, you know. And I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to work till I'm 65 like my dad and die 2 years later. I want to enjoy my life, you know. I want to travel. I want to see things. People talk about traveling the world. There's so many beautiful things alone to see in this country or even in this city, you know, if we take the time out to breathe. I'm enjoying my recovery. I've never thought I'd have such a life. I never thought that my taxes would be paid up from losing my business. I just never thought life would ever come back together. I never did. I was hopeless, man. I thought it was the end of the world. I really did. I planned on being drunk. I really did. I planned on being drunk. And you know what? I got a good life today, and it's only because someone reached out to me, my best friend I grew up with since the 3rd grade, you know, got me in this program, and he's my sponsor now. And this program's changed my life. People kept telling me, work the steps, work the steps, work the steps, you know. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to take a look at myself. But then, you know, when I asked for help, it was there, and somebody helped me with it, and they showed me the way. My life is good today. If you're new here, keep coming back. It's going to change your life. I like what you said. You know, the drug court. I've seen a lot of guys out in El Cajon and stuff like that going through drug court, and they have their life is so good now. They got no desire to go back to the way it was. You know, I mean, not only that, but having to deal with the court. You know. But anyway, man, you know what? Work these steps, talk to people, stay in the herd, in the rooms, you know. You know, find your home group. Find those meetings you feel at home with, those people you feel at home with. Reach out, go to other meetings. Everything we need is in these rooms. If you want to learn how to run a business, go to meetings where there's people that run business and connect with them. You want a functional relationship, hang out with people that are having functional relationships. You want to be able to manage your money, hang out with people that are managing their money, that are buying houses and owning stuff, you know. And, you know, I don't know. But for me, I'd be careful because running yourself into debt isn't the answer. I see a lot of people get clean and they go out and they're, oh man, I got a good job now, you know, this and that. But you know what? The day's going to come where all that could be swept right out from under your foot, and then where's you going to be? You know, that's why I want to live a simple life today. And I want to stay clean. I want to stay sober-minded. My name's Craig. I'm an alcoholic.